Good morning, students. God bless you. Welcome to Maths class. In this class, I'm going to see about sets. A set is an irrational root of rational number. So, irrational root of rational number. The sets can be written in the form of n into nth root of a is a sets. So, nth root of a is a sets. The definition a sets is an irrational root of, the n is a irrational number, irrational root of rational number, a is a rational number. Sets provide here ns belongs to capital N and n is greater than 1, more than 1, and a is a rational number. A is a rational number. Okay, this is the definition of sets. Then order of sets. This is the definition. Then order of sets. Order of sets. The order of sets, nth root of a is n. Okay, this is the order. Okay, this is mentioned the order. Order of the sets. Easily we find out. The example, the fifth root of 49 is, what is the order here? This is for 5. So order of the sets is 5. The sets means the square root of value. This is the sets. Okay, the sets represent the square root value. The order of sets. The order of the sets is 5. That's all. Okay. Then types of sets. Types of sets. We have 5 types. The first one is as sets of same order. Sets of same order. This is your first type. The sets of same order means sets of same order are sets for which the index of the roots to be extract is same. That is, all the powers are equal. Okay, this is also known as equiradical sets. The sets of same order is also known as equiradical sets. Okay, the example, sets of same order sets. Suppose I write square root of 2. This is a second order. Okay, 4 power 1 by 2. This is also a second order. Is it or not? Okay. Then x power square root of x. This is also the square root. So second order. Okay. The orders are same. That means the sets of same order. So easily we find out the sets of same order. Okay. Suppose you given cube root of 4. This is not for the same order. Okay. As we want to write only the square means everyone we want to write the square. This is a sets of same order. Then the second one, simplest form of sets. Simplest form of sets. What is the simplest form? A set is said to be simplest form. Okay. When it is expressed as the product of rational number and irrational number. Product of rational number and irrational number. The expression gets product of rational and irrational number. This is the example of simplest form of the sets. Okay. So product of the expression can be written in the form product of rational and irrational factors. Okay. So the same for example. Suppose given root of 8. This is how to write in the product of rational and irrational sets. Okay, this 8 can be write 4 into 2. Is it or not? Okay. Then the square root of 4 is 2. Then the square root of 2. This is the answer. This is the simplest form. So the simplest form of the sets is this. Okay, the product of rational and irrational factor. That's all. This is the second one. Okay. Next, third one, pure and mixed sets. Pure and mixed sets. A set is called pure sets. First, we consider the pure sets. A set is called pure sets if its coefficient in its simplest form is 1. The simplest form of coefficient is 1, means the sets is pure sets. The example, root 3, root 2, root 7, root of this is cube root, square root, and the fifth root of 25. This is all are, and so on. So what is the coefficient of sets? This is the sets. Coefficient of sets is 1. This is a coefficient. This is a sets. Coefficient is 1. That means before do not get any number. So only get the 1. So this number will multiplying with 1 means the same number. So 1 is the coefficient of this sets. The sets is called the pure sets. Okay. The coefficient of in simplest form is 1. The sets is called a pure sets. Coefficient is must be 1 to 1. The simplest form. Coefficient is 1. It's a pure sets. What is the mixed sets? A set is called a mixed sets if its coefficient in its simplest form is other than 1. The coefficient in its simplest form is other than 1. Coefficient, the example of mixed sets. This is the example of pure sets. It's a mixed sets. Here other than 1. So 1x is the sets coefficient. This is a pure sets. The coefficient x is other than 1 means the sets is called mixed sets. That means coefficient of 2 root 3 and 4 cube root of 6 and 6 fifth root of 7. So coefficient, this is a sets. You have the coefficient. This is not equal to 1. Other than 1 of the coefficient is mixed sets. This is the sets. The coefficient is 4. Okay. This is the sets. The coefficient is 6. So all the coefficients are other than 1. So these are the example of mixed sets. Have you understood? Then the fourth one, simple and compound sets. Simple and compound sets. Okay. First we consider the simple sets. A sets with a single term is said to be simple sets. Single term only exists. The sets is called a simple sets. Single term. That means the example of simple sets. Okay, a sets with a single term is said to be simple set. Okay, the example is root 3, then cube root of 7 and fifth root of 49. So these are only one sets. Okay, this is only one term. Okay, each one get only one term. So these are the simple sets. Okay, then the compound sets. The compound sets means algebraic sum of two sets is called a compound sets. Algebraic sum of two sets. Okay, so x is any two sets. The sets is called a compound sets. For example, root 2 plus root 3. So here x is two sets. Okay, algebraic sum of. Okay, algebraic operations are addition and multiplication. Sorry, addition and subtraction. So root 2 plus root 3 are root 5 plus 2 root 7 and root 3 minus root 7. So exactly x is the sum of or subtraction of two terms. Okay, the algebraic sum of two or more sets is called a compound sets. Two or more sets, not only two, some more. Okay, so this is the compound sets definition and example. This is a compound sets. What is a simple sets? A single term is said to be simple sets. So only single term. And the compound set means so algebraic sum of two or more sets is called a compound sets. Two or more sets. Okay, that's all. Then the last one, binomial sets. Binomial sets. A binomial set is an algebraic sum or difference of two terms, both of which could be sets, or one could be a rational number and another is a sets. Okay, this is a binomial sets. This has two terms, so both the terms, so one could be a rational number and another one is a sets. So example is binomial sets means example here, root 3 plus root 2. This is the binomial sets. Also the compound sets. Okay, and 2 plus root 7. So one is a rational number, another one is a sets. This is also binomial sets, but not a compound sets, because here x is a sets only, but here x is rational number with sets. Okay, don't make the confusion. Okay, so compound sets exist only the sets values. Okay, algebraic expression of the sets, but the binomial sets has one could be a rational number, another one could be a sets. Okay, so the example, one more example, root 3 minus 2 root 7. This is also one of the example of binomial sets. Have you understood? Then the four basic operation of sets. Addition. Basic operation, addition of the sets. How to add the two sets? Okay, this is your next topic. So a into nth root of b plus c into nth root of b equal to, these two are common, nth root of b is common, so addition of the coefficient of the sets a plus c. This is the format. Okay, the example, 2 into cube root of 7, okay, plus 4 into cube root of 7 equal to cube root of 7 equal to 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is what? 6 into cube root of 7. That's all the answer. Have you understood the addition of sets? Okay, then subtraction. Okay, a into nth root of b plus c into nth root of b, which is equal to, nth root of b is common, then addition, this is for subtraction, so minus, so a minus c, that's all the general term. So the example, you taking the same example, 4 into cube root of 7 minus 2 into cube root of 7, which is equal to, the cube root of 7 is common, then 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is what? 2. So 2 into cube root of 7. Okay, this is the subtraction property. Then multiplication and division of sets. Okay, multiplication. Multiplication of sets has two type, nth root of a into nth root of b equal to, the root values are equal means take and write only one time, the product of the value a into b, that's all. Okay, same for example, square root of 4 into of 6, which is equal to the square root of 4 into 6, which is equal to square root of 24. That's all the answer. Have you understood the property of multiplication? Then the second property is the coefficient axis, a into nth root of b into c into nth root of d. The root values are equal, so then the product, the coefficient of value want to multiply, a into c, that is ac equal to nth root of bd, b into d. Okay, have you understood the when the common nth root values are excess means the product of coefficient into the product of the such value. That's all. Where P and D is greater than 0. Okay. The example is 2 into square root of 3 into 4 into square root of 5, which is equal to the product of these two value 2 into 4 and the square root of 3 into 5, the inside value, such value also. Okay. So which is equal to 2 4s are 8 and square root of 3 5s are 15. This is the one of the property of multiplication. Next, division. Division of sets. So nth root of A divided by nth root of B, which is equal to nth root of A by B. This is your division property. So example, square root of 2 divided by square root of 3 is equal to square root of 2 by 3. That's all. Have you understood the property? Okay. Next, the coefficient A into nth root of B divided by C into nth root of D equal to A by C. Divide the coefficient as well as the such value B by D. Okay. Where B and D is greater than 0. That's all. You making the example of this property. Okay. That's all your all definitions. Okay, dear students. Exercise 2.6, the first question. Simplify the following using addition and subtraction property of sets. Addition and subtraction property of sets. The first question, 5 root 3 plus 18 root 3 minus 2 root 3. Okay, the solution. First question, 5 root 3 plus 18 root 3 minus 2 root 3. Okay. This is the first question, 5 root 3 plus 18 root 3 minus 2 root 3. Okay. Here, root 3 is common. Okay. Then, root 3 is common. Then consider the numbers. This is for 5 plus this is plus 18. This is for minus 2. Okay, which is equal to root 3. So, you know the Bodmer's law. What is the Bodmer's law? Bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. First do the addition and the subtraction. 5 plus 18 is 23. Okay, minus 2, which is equal to 23 minus 2 is 21 root 3. That's all. This is the answer of first question. So second question is your homework. 4 into cube root of 5 and 2 into cube root of 5 and minus 3 into cube root of 5. So cube root of 5 is common, taken outside, then adding and subtracting the given value, we get the answer. This is your homework. Okay. Then third question. Okay, third question, 3 into root of 75, 5 into root of 48 minus root of 243. This is your third question. The solution of third question, 3 into root of 75 plus 5 into root of 48 minus square root of 243. Okay, this is your question, which is equal to, so 3 into root of 75, the 75 can be right 25 into 3, 25 3s are 75. If you get the common factor, that also want to take an outside the root, plus 5 into, this is the square root value is already known, 1 to 30 numbers. So this is 16, 3s are 48. 16 is a square number, 25 is a square number. Want to split square number. Okay, this is 81 into 3. 81 3s are 243. Okay, which is equal to 3 into the square root of 25 is 5. Then root 3 plus 5 into, okay, 5 into square root of 16 is 4. 4 4s are 16 into root 3 minus, this is square root of 81 is 9 into root 3. Now we get the like sets. So root 3, root 3, root 3. Okay. So then 3 5s are 15 into root 3 plus 5 4s are 20 into root 3 minus 9 into root 3. So root 3 is common, then adding the value 15 plus 20 minus 9, okay, which is equal to 15 plus 20 is 35, 35 minus 9 is 26. So 26 root 3. Have you understood the answer? Okay, in this slide you do the fourth question. This is 5 into cube root of 40 and 2 into cube root of 625 and 3 into cube root of 320. So now you split the cube value into another one number. The cube value into another one number. Cube value into another number. Split in this number. Okay, this is your homework. That's all. Okay, dear students, today's homework, book page number 68, exercise 2.6, question number 1, second subdivision and fourth subdivision. Also want to write types of sets with examples. Okay, types of sets and with example. Okay, thank you. God bless you.